If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Hi. You finally came.
Got lost.
Hi.
Did you get a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does you still want to do that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which one's yours?
It's around this way. Hang on. I had another sandwich.
Another sandwich? That sounds
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little shy.
Oh, okay. I'm shy too.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Come
Yeah.
here.
Thank you.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Which one's your boy?
It's right. Oh, over here.
That one.
Yeah.
You want to go inside?
Yeah. Can we talk a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I'm just nervous.
No, it's okay.
Mhm.
We get to know each other.
How was work?
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, I just had to do some stuff in the office. Send out some stuff. Write some checks. But look forward to stuff today.
Yeah, I thought you were coming earlier.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think you were actually coming. So
Yeah.
I was like rushing outside. I was confused where you were.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry
Yeah.
it took so long.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You like living over here? Nice.
I like the balcony.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really
Yeah.
nice over here. It's very big.
Yeah. There's people that have a lot of dogs here too.
You have a lot of dogs?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of people have a lot of dogs here.
Okay. That's cool.
And sometimes I go like back there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably not too much.
Yeah,
It's just standing out here.
I guess.
Kind of cold.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just came outside, so I'm not that cold yet. I like to look at I like how the trees and the sky look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really
I like the sky a lot.
There's lots of pretty trees over here.
Yeah. The sky is really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't mind the trees that look like winter,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah. I think it looks pretty. It almost looks like the sky has like
Hey, Mike. Hey, can we have a conversation about what's going on here? We should go talk about it. Mike?
Get that football. Pop that number right up.
I have to give this. I tried to get him to
I
stop.
thought you were gonna bring him that way.
Well, Alex told me to face him with his back.
It's okay, bitch.
And he wasn't gonna stop.
Can you hold it? They're in there.
Mike, I think, Mike, all right.
It's hard when you meet them because they
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I want to have, do you want to have the talk in Schererville? Do you want to have it here? I mean, you can tell me to piss off, it's fine, but we do have everything saved, okay? And the way I want to get it addressed is with you, but I will get this addressed, okay? Look,
What's your end goal here?
my angle is to just make sure you're good and that she's good, that's all, okay? But, Mike, you can do that, but I'm letting you know, I'm done addressing it with you when you get out of here, okay? Because I do want to get this taken care of with you, and I'm telling you, a way to get this taken care of is we can just talk about it, all right?
No, I'm leaving.
Okay, Mike, everything is saved from the pic on the video call to everything, okay? We already know your name is Mike. You know, we work for the Bernie campaign, which I appreciate. I voted for him in 2016 myself, but I'm willing to get this taken care of with you, dude. If you were, huh?
What does that mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
Have an honest conversation about it, get it addressed.
With who? Who are you?
My name is George. Okay. My name is George. All right. Look, it's total. I'm telling you. Look, if you were 50 years old, it'd be a little bit different. Okay. But I'm showing you grace because you're 29. All right.
Who are you?
Do you want me to explain who I am?
Yes.
Okay. Mind looking at me when I do that, or okay. Thank you. So. We're just a group called Kid Protectors USA. We just make sure kids don't talk to adults online, adults don't talk to kids, all right? There are people online, I don't talk to everybody, okay? But I'm choosing to talk to you because you are 29, you have a great life ahead of you, you do good things for the community, okay? So, me personally, I could be totally wrong. Maybe I should just write you off if you get out of here and just, you know, if you decide to just kind of, you know, say f it, pretend it's not a big deal, that's fine, you can go that route. But I look at you because you do good for the community, okay? I appreciate the activism you do in Chicago, all right? I genuinely do. Because there's not enough people going to bat for kind of the marginalized people that get tossed every day. So I'm willing to talk to you about it, figure out what happened, make sure it doesn't happen again. That's my end goal here, okay? If you want to, those aren't for you, okay? Those aren't for you. You know, I'm not going to tell them come over here, okay? But I'm showing you some grace, and you know, it's a respect thing. I want to show you respect because do I think that somebody who does good for the community, that the end game should just be one's little slip up should be the end? No, I don't think that. Not necessarily. So, look. Well, you know, they're with me. You never know who's coming, right? They're with me for safety. None of us are here going to hurt you, okay? I'm not here to, you know, go crazy or ask you for money or anything like that. But look.
What do you want?
A conversation about this, because dude, it means that.
Where? Like right here?
I think we should go to a place more private because I don't want people to overhear. Because who knows what other people would do, right? I just want. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna hurt you, dude. I mean, you don't have any. I trust you. I don't have any weapons on me. I'm cool to talk about it out the tree over there. I mean.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, you know, obviously, you know what I want to talk about. That's okay. Well, I want to talk about the girl who's messaging you, and look, I think a productive conversation about it's the best route to go, especially with someone of your reputation and your age. You know, I think this is something that can be addressed at this point in life. I'm telling you right now, dude, if you were 60 years old, 50 years old, I wouldn't even come here to talk to you. It wouldn't be me, you know what I mean? So, I recommend, if I were you, we should probably just go over by that tree over there and, you know, get the shit taken care of, dude.
What does that mean?
Have a talk about it.
Why can't we talk here?
We can. I just, I don't know if you want the most pleasant place to buy a dumpster. And then plus, it's a liability thing. I know you're probably not having any weapons in the car, but just reaching, you know, just for my safety, because, you know, I want to assure you that you're going to be safe. I also want that assurance too. So that's probably why I just kind of, at least maybe a little bit away from the car. Like, yeah. Like, just looks like where it's a little. I must hear
What
him.
is he doing? Those blue things.
Okay. Has the blinkers. Well, that's well, those blinkers over there. Those are. I don't know who that is.
What's on your neck?
Well, if you're going to be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, this is recorded because for safety reasons, okay? Because the last thing I'm doing is the last thing I'm going to do is threaten you, and I'm not threatening you, okay? So that's for my insurance, and obviously, you know, I want you to be assured that that's not going to happen. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Dude, I'm a little bit fat, man. I kind of breathe heavy, so I talk loud. Yeah. What do you have in your head? What's that?
This is water.
Water? No. Hey, this is not soda. I mean, you got me beat in that regard. But I mean, it's too dark to even read this shit. But look, Mike, my name is George. I am sorry to meet you this way. So, obviously, I want to talk to you about Ariel, okay? And that's just my friend there. He's not gonna hurt you or anything like that. He's just nope, he's not filming.
No, I'm not.
Here, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Pete. Nice to meet you. You Mike? Oh, fist bump? Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, he shook my hand. He likes me a little bit more. But okay. So, look, if you're willing to be honest with us, we work with honest people all the time. I'm sure that's
What does that mean? Work with them?
like basically. Put it this way, you work on the Bernie campaign, right? So say there was a mismanagement of funds and, you know, say some staffers were caught stealing, you know, say $10,000 and it was on camera, it was just very obvious they were stealing $10,000 and the campaign manager comes up and says, hey, Mike and Joe, what are y'all doing? And then Joe's dishonest and then Mike's honest about it. Who do you think they'd rather work with and kind of, you know, let this be a mulligan?
I don't know.
The honest one, right? So that's what we mean by us saying we work with honest people, okay? So, anyway, do you have any, well, I know you know, I'm going to see how honest we're being. Do you know what we're here to talk to you about? What's your best guess? Okay. So let's start with something very basic. Let me ask you this. Is this your first time coming to meet her, or is this a second time or third, or?
I've never seen her before.
Never seen her before? So there's no times previous to this that you came over here. Is that correct? This is your first time? Mm-hmm. Okay. And you're willing to stand by that? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Here's another easy one, okay? I'm gonna just tell you right now, this is stuff I know the answer to, and I'm not gonna ask you everything I know the answer to, because what would be the point of even talking to you, but what app did y'all meet on?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. What app were y'all talking on today?
I don't remember.
Okay. Did y'all communicate on one app, or was it multiple?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
Why do you want to know?
Well, I just want to see how honest we're being, and, you know, obviously there's quite a few messages here and there, and...
Are you a cop?
Nope, absolutely not, absolutely not.
You just want me to stop?
Well, yeah, I think it's a good resolution to this would make sure that this doesn't happen again, right? And obviously,
You scared the shit out of me.
okay, we got to figure out why this happened too. So, so I'm gonna ask you again, man, because you know you seem to kind of at least be a little bit more acquainted now.
Do you have any idea why we're here talking to you?
I mean, you said you already know. What?
Yeah, it's about. Okay, so this is your first time meeting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think I'd be talking?
I'm not going to incriminate myself. I'd rather not say anything.
Okay, so there could be something that could be problematic about us, about kind of this happening? Okay. So, I won't, I guess if that's the route you want to go, I won't let you, quote unquote, incriminate yourself. And it's not about that. I mean, if it was about that, I mean, I could just...
What do you do with this footage? You put it online?
No, I'm not.
Are you trying to burn me? You're trying to burn my reputation?
Dude, I'll tell you, if that was my plan, I wouldn't have waited here. I would have taken my ass to... Which, by the way, you are on the Google Earth image of that. I mean, you are at the doorway. And whatever your roommate would have overheard, I mean, who knows how they would have reacted. But yeah, no, if it was to burn you, I think you could have felt the burn in a lot of other different ways than, us being here talking about it. Like, I'm not going to about Paul Revere, the whole apartment comp. They're not here for you, dude, I promise. Yeah, well, you can't really help a car accident, right? Yeah. But I'm not about to Paul Revere the whole apartment complex and just be like, oh, guys, look what Mike's here to do. I haven't done that, have I? No. So if my goal was to burn you and just have no disregard for another human being and not have any empathy, I'd be in Cherville, Indiana 5 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? But since I do have empathy, and look, again, circumstances, man. If you were 60 years old, I wouldn't be so kind, and you could probably understand why, right? So it's about having empathy, okay? Now that doesn't mean that, oh, nothing happened, it's all just peaches and cream, because it's not. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not here to, Hiroshima your ass, but I'm also here to make sure we take some accountability and make sure you're on the right path, because obviously, I mean, we're not going down a good path right now, right? But I think someone like you has the brains and the empathy can do that. I mean, dude, your whole life is community service. I mean, unless you work at I don't know, unless you're like some underground hitman or something I don't know about. But from what I've seen on your public profile, I mean, you do a kick-ass job for Chicago, man, and I appreciate the shit out of that. Huh?
I don't want to ruin all that.
No, and that's the thing, dude. I don't want to ruin it either. If I have someone who's hands-on, helping the community out, helping people who don't have a voice out, why would I want to step in and ruin that? I mean, dude, like if I was at a soup kitchen feeding the homeless, I don't know if that's what you do specifically, but if I was at the soup kitchen feeding the homeless, I don't think one mistake should prevent me from feeding the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, put it this way. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect, he's sure as hell not perfect, but the good outweighs the bad, and we gotta make sure it stays that way, right? So that's why I'm here to talk to you. I promise you, dude, don't worry about them, like, for real. I don't want them here either. I'm not the biggest fans of those.
So you guys just do this on your own?
Right. It's also like kind of a, it's more of just to make sure that bad situations can turn better, you know what I'm saying? So, since I totally understand why, the apprehensive about like saying, just blurting shit out. I get it, dude, because people are so untrustworthy these days, and people lack that empathy to actually care about another human being.
Can you put this on YouTube or something?
Well, I'm no YouTuber, but if I was, I'd figure a clickbaity title would be, telling someone's mom or their roommate or something like that. I don't think I'd be. I don't think an excellent YouTube video standing in the dark, chatting about activism. I mean, unless I want like 500 views and an instructional link to be used 5 years later. But
can I just admit that I was wrong and promise not to do it again?
That would be a great step, I think.
I'm a horrible person. I'm sorry.
You're a what?
Horrible person. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, I think that's part of why you do the community such a service with your activism, because I think, and I'm throwing shit on the wall here, but I can kind of guess some things decently. I think that you do such good work for other people because you want to ignore what's inside.
I mean, it's not one before the other. It's not a chicken and egg kind of thing.
Right.
I mean, I don't do it to absolve myself of anything. It's because it's the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do.
And I know the right thing to do is to just get on the right path, like you said.
100%, dude. 100%.
That's what I'm going to do. I got to scare the shit out of me.
Right. But I will say this: the wrong path didn't start. I mean, how long have you talking, like a couple weeks or something like that?
No, just a couple days.
A couple days. The wrong path didn't start. You know, I guess would December 1st be a fair thing to say? Didn't start December 1st on.
I don't know.
Yeah, just something around there, right? It didn't start December 1st on some social media app. That's not where it started. That's not where the wrong path started for you. It started, well, that's actually something that I think we should get you some help on. When do you think this wrong path kind of started for you online?
I don't know. I have mental health disorders, and it gives you like impulse control and things like that.
Okay.
I'm on medication and going to therapy, and you know, I'll talk to my therapist about it, and I think try to get to the root of where it comes from. Probably, you know, I had abuse from my mom and neglected me emotionally. I'm probably just searching for that kind of validation from, you know, from other girls, and that's wrong.
Okay. So you weren't born this way. You were kind of made into something you never wanted to be.
Well, I mean, I don't know, you know, if anybody is born anyway.
Sure.
I don't know.
Right.
I want to be a good person. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Right. No, and if there was one message in here that indicated that I think you wanted to cause harm to somebody, I would be here talking to you. Like,
Do you really mean
say again?
that? Do you really mean that?
Yeah.
Just trying to...
I do mean that because, dude, it took careful consideration to actually come out here and talk to you because, you know, man, there are some people that you've no doubt come across online that you would probably just think the worst of them too, and rightfully so.
Nobody's evil, I don't think, but...
Right. But some people are farther down
Sure.
farther in a bad place than others,
I
right?
appreciate your, you know, giving me a chance or whatever.
Absolutely.
Discretion.
Right. It is a discretion thing. So I do want to ask, you know, impulse control. Do you think lack of impulse control brought you here today?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So online, it looks like there's been kind of a pattern of impulse control that could have been controlled a little bit better.
Of course, yeah.
And, you know, I'm a guy too. He's a guy, allegedly. No, I like them. But we're all guys here, you know. And unfortunately, I've seen you know that you're also a guy. So we all have urges and we all have impulses, okay? Now, you're not here for no 5-year-old or anything like that. That's a little bit different. But when would you say that you've kind of lost control of your actions online? Like, what would be a time, like, it doesn't have to be exact, dude. I mean, how could I expect that? But like a timetable, when do you think that could be?
I don't know. I broke up with my girlfriend 2-3 months ago.
Okay. Since the breakup, I have no idea. Since the breakup, do you think you've kind of sunk into a darker place?
Yeah.
Okay. In the online sphere?
Yeah.
Okay. So what stuff has been happening online, you think?
I'd rather not.
Is it a lot to talk about?
Just flirting, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to be too specific out of respect for you, but do you think some of the people that have flirted with you online have been people that we should be flirting with?
No.
Okay.
They're not.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Would it be people that, if you think you were in a good state of mind, you would be flirting with, or?
No, absolutely.
Okay. So it's just a dark path, kind of.
Yeah, I can't sleep, and then, you know, my mind just isn't really.
Okay.
I just can't think straight.
Yeah. And this isn't specific. This is just asking, like, you know, and obviously I'm not, dude, I don't care if you're gay, straight, alien, you know, UFO. I don't give a shit. I'm a non-judgmental about that. I mean, I have a lesbian cousin, and, you know, I know what she had to go through as a kid. But the people flirting with you, were they girls or boys or both?
Girls.
Okay. So do you think that there's been some regrettable flirting done on your end? Okay, okay. And I appreciate you taking accountability for that. That shows me that you care. So, and you know, don't feel obligated, dude, but it's really, I think it's an important step because, you know, to diagnose to take care of a tumor, you got to diagnose where it came from, of course. And I think the girlfriend breaking up, that can knock someone out on the sidelines for quite a while, because I've been there before. Shit, he's been there with a divorce before, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's a whole other story. But, excuse me. Do you think some of the people flirting with you were too young to be flirting with you?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay. So the reason I want to ask this is because, you know, I know it's very easy to say, like, oh my God, if they're under 18, they're just such a, you know, if they're 17, 11 months, 364 days, that's just as bad as if it was a 1-year-old. Like, all right, yeah, you sound cool saying that, Mr. Save the Children, but you're not actually addressing shit with that. You know what I mean? It's like all just... So that's why I want to kind of find the line, because obviously it doesn't need to be said that it was girls under 18. I'm not going to ask you to say that because I'm not here to screw you. But what I am curious about is what's the line of what age was the line? Like, does it matter if they were even like 3 or 4 or was there like...
Never.
Okay, what was the line of the girls that flirted with you?
That was the youngest.
Was? Okay. Were there girls that were older than that were also under 18? Okay. But it was the for sure one that was under 18. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So...
I mean, what do you want to do with this? You just want to...
No.
I'm
trying to read this here. Does it say she was what, 10?
Who?
Girl, was she 10?
No.
What was that? I'm trying to read this shit. What was she? How old was she?
I don't know.
What did she tell you? It looks like it said 10.
I can't see. I got more size than you.
Was she 10?
No.
What was the age?
I don't know. But it wasn't.
Wait, hold on.
Can start putting them in white.
Yeah, no shit.
Take that stuff out of the dark.
Oh, was it 13? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so teens and up is low teens and up is what's kind of been going on.
It hasn't been going on.
It was just like a new phenomenon. Okay.
Are you gonna go through the whole thing? I mean,
Dude, I mean, I hate reading, so I'm obviously not going to do that. But what was kind of and I didn't even go through the whole thing before. I mean, I told you I had everything saved, which we do, but I didn't go through the whole thing. But who reached out to who first? Did she hit you up? You hit her up, or?
I don't know.
Okay, genuinely don't remember.
I mean, are you trying to just get me to admit to everything? What?
Dude, like it's all here. Like I don't give a fuck about that at this point. I'm just trying to. I mean, rather than me go through it and, you know, just see objective things on paper, I'd rather just hear kind of like a reason. You know what I mean?
A reason?
Yeah, kind of like what was going through your mind, her mind, all that type of stuff.
I don't know.
Okay.
Just desperation. Just desperate for attention.
Desperate for attention. Okay. And you're probably going to ask, oh, you're trying to incriminate. I'm genuinely not. Like, I of course want to figure out what happened to get you the help you need now, or at least.
What's with the cameras, man? You know, that scares me.
Well,
We're two big guys. That's number one.
Right.
We scare a lot of people, and we're generally calm,
For
and
your safety, or do you put it online?
well, it's for our safety and your safety as well.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to sue you guys for putting it online.
yeah, you won't have to worry about that. Like, you're not.
I know what liable is. You know, that's,
Right. No, you're not gonna. No, you wouldn't have to worry about suing us because you know we have no plans of putting it online. So like,
I mean, you could be lying to me, but you seem like a nice guy, so I'm gonna try and trust you.
dude, and I hope you're the same. I hope you're not like trying to backstab here, but
No, of course not.
no. But you got to understand. The reason is we'll just call it Chicago here. We're in Chicago, and you got 2 6'4" guys.
Safety.
Right, and we got a guy in a hoodie coming to some apartment in Chicago, and I'm like, all right, you got to be.
I've never owned a weapon.
Okay, I got you.
You can tell. I mean,
No, you're a very nice dude, but you know, it could be you, it could be just
of course, yeah,
some
right. Just
MAGA.
don't put it on me, please.
Not here for that, dude. Not here for that. Again,
I just want me to admit that I'm wrong and realize what I'm doing, and get to the root of that.
I do want to get through. So yeah, well, let's see how serious we are about that. What was kind of talked about happening today?
You already know. Why do you want me to? You just want me to mean it?
I actually do want to see if that we're on the same page. Yeah.
We were talking about things and kissing and things like that, but I didn't want to hurt her.
Okay. So a huge thing, which I'm sure you're pretty big on too, is consent. Like, was actual talked about?
No.
But just like on each other, that type of stuff. Okay.
But you can't consent.
I get that. You know, there's that legal mumbo jumbo shit.
No, it's not mumbo jumbo. I mean, it is.
Right.
It's legit.
Right. Well, fine. If you don't want to use the word consent, but there's levels to it, right? Because there's
you're
people.
Right, it is consent. You can't consent if you're under 18.
Right.
It's black and white.
Right. But there's people that, some of these kids are never seen again. And do I think that was going to be you? No, of course not. I wouldn't be here standing in front of you if I thought that was the case. But about the whole kind of feeling on each other stuff, was that something? And I think I know the answer, but obviously it's important that this is big for my peace of mind, and I'm sure you can understand when I ask this. But was this something that was going to be forced on her or left up to her to do?
Left up to her. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. It's not.
Okay.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Okay. So genuinely.
Genuinely.
Okay. Okay. So you're only having a encounter tonight if she's the one that's okay with it or wants to do it. Is that kind of correct?
Or not at all. It's not.
Okay. But basically, if it were to happen, it would have been her kind of, I hate to say consent, but I guess her decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the farthest it could have possibly gone is basically both parties being okay with touching, not one forcing the other. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I thank you for your honesty, man. Or thank you for that too. That's a huge thing. I think.
That's huge, man.
Right. So I do want to ask too, more of like a silly thing. What compelled you to show your on a video call? Like, knucklehead, why'd you do that?
It was dumb.
Huh?
It was dumb.
It was dumb? Did you have any feelings about it after, or?
I felt bad about it afterwards.
You felt bad about it. I mean, did you send her only pics or was it just on the video call?
It was just the video call.
Just the video call? Okay. Yeah, I don't need to read all these. So I do want to ask about kind of that app Blue Sky.
Okay.
Looking through it, I had an X account and I deactivated it a couple weeks ago. It's just getting too much. Don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people who's it has to be all left or all right. You're probably more left than I am, but I'm also not. I'm not a Trump voter. I'll put it that way. I can understand why people go to Blue Sky. I deactivated Twitter because it just became an echo chamber of total just, oh, the Jews this, or oh, oh, Elon, I love you, and just sorry, it's all right, dude, shut the up already. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even have one.
Right. Yeah, that's good. It's good. That's why I need counseling and you don't.
Yes,
but,
absolutely.
But yeah, so I checked out Blue Sky. I also deactivated my account on there too because god damn, Blue Sky is, it's basically Twitter of the left at this point. It's two conflicting things. There's no middle ground to actually have a conversation about anything, and I think that's terrible for the country. But that being said, I did not vote for Trump, and I wish he didn't win, but it is what it is. But a thing I noticed on Blue Sky is that there's a lot of just what I like to call open air on there.
Okay.
And
I think it's worse than Twitter. But they're both bad.
They're both bad. They're both bad. Yeah. So there's people. Basically, what I think is what's happening on Blue Sky is there's people associating with you that you probably shouldn't be associating with.
Okay.
And what kind of what kind of, can you tell me about like Teleguard?
I don't know anything about that. I've never used it before. I know it's a messaging app, but it's like, what's it called? The other two were Telegram.
Telegram.
It's just like encrypted messaging app or something.
Right.
I've never used it.
So, but I noticed there's a lot of people using those in encrypted messaging apps on Blue Sky, and yeah, I have no idea. I'd probably just take it in the mail. Sorry. There's a lot of people using those encrypted messaging apps on Blue Sky, and obviously, you're not the odd one out when it comes to that. And somehow, one way or another,
I don't use it though.
use what?
Encrypted messaging apps.
You talked about having a Telegram in the chat.
Did I?
Yeah. Or Teleguard, or one of those two. But essentially, I'm terrible at technology and all that type of stuff. But pretty much, I don't know if this has just happened when you first hopped on a Blue Sky, or if it's just been a curiosity that got you on the Blue Sky. I don't know. But there's absolutely, and I think maybe this warped your mind to come here and just, it kind of took away your guardrails of impulse, took away your guardrails, even morality to an extent. What's been being displayed to you online hasn't been the best shit at all. And, we all watch all like our and that stuff.
Absolutely.
We all like our videos, but, some of it's past that in your case. And I don't think you have any kids, do you?
No.
No. And but do you have like little brothers and sisters?
No.
No, your only child?
No, well, they're.
Oh, you're a younger one. You're a younger one.
They're,
Well, they're grown. Yeah.
24
I get you. But you have siblings, and well, let me ask this: Does anybody else know about what's been getting shown to you online recently?
No.
No. Okay. And maybe when we're in a moment, it's different. I get it, but how do you feel about some of the stuff that's been getting shown to you online?
Bad. It's awful.
Bad.
I just deactivate it and get help.
Okay. Why do you think it's awful?
I mean, it's wrong. It's exploitative.
Exploitative?
Yeah, or it just, pushes people into dark places, like you said.
Right. So, you know what I mean when we say like wrong exploitative, like people have their opinions on. I think OnlyFans is a great way for females to earn income and actually be empowered to kind of, not need that 9 to 5 and not need that grueling thing. So whatever people think of OnlyFans, it's not exploitative. Whatever people think of adult, not exploitative. But when we talk about exploitative, are we on the same page with? Okay. So what?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you, son. God bless you. What? And dude, I'm not expecting an exact answer, but when do you think the exploitative stuff started being shown to you online? Like, was it before or after?
I don't know, a few months before maybe.
Okay. And do you think some of that exploitative stuff maybe gave you ideas that you otherwise wouldn't have had?
Maybe. What are you getting at?
Like, essentially, when you see some exploitative stuff online, and then we say this to a 13-year-old, do you think there's a correlation of kind of seeing that, maybe getting your mind warped? And okay.
Yeah, so I should stay away from it. Just
Okay.
get it on.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Video games.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, shit, video games
He's
are
a
calling.
gamer.
Yeah. He doesn't play too many video
I don't play
games.
video
You play,
games at all.
yeah.
That's all he does.
Yeah, I'm the video game guy here. What do you play?
Diablo.
Diablo.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing.
Thanks. So you like Elon Musk?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, he's like the number 11 Diablo player in the world.
Supposedly.
But, yeah, well, we all know he's the number 1 devil, but I don't hate that dude. Smug piece of shit. But,
That was all right.
yeah.
We were just trying to protect kids, and what I was doing was wrong, and I should just stay from any of that.
Right. So, obviously, there's levels to everything. Like, if you were here to meet a 4-year-old, I don't give a shit if you are 16. I would fry your ass. Okay? And rightfully, and I think you agree with that. But when it comes to the exploitative stuff, there's a huge difference between being immersed in it versus being a part of it. Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering, is this shit that you were a part of, or is this shit that was just sent your way?
Just sent my
Okay, so if there's some scan to be done, would there be any video of your face in it or of your hand in it or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So the extent of some exploitative stuff has been sent, just sent to you, nothing you participated in, is that correct?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So I do want to ask this because, I think you're sincere about doing activism, and, I hope your activism doesn't stop, or isn't between the hours of 9 to 5. I hope, anytime you have a chance to help, you do help, and you do take that right path for the community. So, look, leaving your name out of it, of course, what apps have you seen that exploitative content on that you think maybe we should go after, or maybe people should go after?
Oh, so you want like leads to these other guys?
Yeah, and you're not gonna have all. You're not gonna.
One of those guys.
Right. You're not gonna have all the answers, but you're gonna have the right direction for us. And I wouldn't ask you something you don't know.
Yeah, I don't. It seems like more people are using Teleguard to trade, revenge, things like that. It's not all, CSAM, as they call it, child.
CSAM.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know if they're just banning more on Telegram, but we just see people, saying, add me on
Teleguard.
Teleguard, that's it. Okay. But that's all I know. I'm not in any of those groups. I've seen, it's like hot girls on TikTok, but it's all girls that are underage.
Right. Well, obviously, there's obviously a Teleguard account at one point. So I got to ask, who the hell made you download that shit?
I was downloading not Teleguard, the other one.
Graham.
But that was just, like chat roulette, like Omegle.
Sure.
Girls go on there, but girls of age.
Okay.
But it's revenge porn.
So
consent to be filmed. So
of course. So
you can't just find that.
Right.
Easily.
So basically, was it kind of like a hop, like a lily pad hop? Like now you're here. You go to Telegram. Now you're on Teleguard. Like it's kind of like something like that.
It's a slippery slope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't even get introduced to Teleguard organically. It was like you get led here, then you get led to Teleguard. Is that kind of what happened?
I think so, but I didn't end up on Telegram. That was Telegram.
Okay, so Telegram's the one that you're on. Okay. So, there's obviously you do an okay job of hiding yourself, but since you're not really a participant in this stuff, like you're not as deep into it as a lot of other people are, which is a huge reason we came to talk to you actually.
Absolutely.
But obviously there's been regrettable videos sent your way of kids, and that's objective. When they send these videos, like you say, you're not in any groups now. I can't speak for today, but
I mean, people don't send it to me. It's like they post it on their public profile, and then
okay,
like ask people for stuff.
Okay, so it just gets displayed somehow.
Yeah.
That's
it. I'm not. I'm just a lurker. I'm not.
Sure.
I don't post. I
don't. Right. So it's just basically, for lack of a better term, accessed. Okay. So is the majority of this stuff like pictures, videos, or both?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
So are these videos usually boys, girls, or both?
Just girls.
Girls, okay. Anything with boys that has been shown? No? Okay. So is there like a certain language that kind of dominates these forums or dominates these groups or anything like that? Like any languages that stick out to you?
Like they use different tags, but just for their posts, like hashtags.
What are some tags that you've seen that it might be like, I guess, kid related?
You guys just want to know so you can find other people?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Like this guy would be like hashtag AAM or MAP.
Okay.
Just like adult attractive
Minor attractive person. Okay. And AM is what did you say was it?
Adult attractive minor.
Okay. So what we all were as kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was an adult attractive minor starting with my math teacher in the 6th grade, but
Cindy Crawford.
yeah, absolutely. Interesting. I see. So, kind of these videos that get displayed, like, and it's important to know because obviously you don't have the name of anybody in the videos. I'm not gonna sit here for 5 hours trying to get that shit out of you, which is something you don't have. But are these videos that the children, is it usually them by themselves or them with adults, or is it kind of both been shown?
By themselves.
By themselves? Okay. What are they doing by themselves?
Just, stuff.
Okay. What percentage would you say would be videos of like girls like with themselves?
I don't know. Not 25%.
25%. Okay.
Maybe, I don't keep statistics.
Yeah. No, that'd be a little bit weird. But what would you say the age ranges are of what they post of like the girls or themselves? Like, what would you say the youngest that these idiots have shown was versus like kind of the older ranges?
Like the teen to 20s.
So we're talking like 13, 14?
Not usually, but usually like 16, 17.
Okay. How often does it sink into something young like 13, 14 or?
I don't know. I'm not looking for that specifically.
Right, but it's obviously found you.
Right. But not a lot. It's usually 17.
Okay.
Like, probably
Right.
60% of the time.
Okay. Well, I guess put it, because you're obviously not the first person we've talked to, but, you're one of the few that we do talk to. Have there been bad apples that have just shown some egregiously terrible stuff that you've had to jump out of?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So I do want to talk about that because there's a consensus here that you're not asking for that stuff, and
No.
I fully believe you're not asking for that stuff, so I'm not going to ever ask you if you ask for that stuff, but obviously, if your neighbor's house burns down, I would definitely ask you, hey, what would you know about this, or who'd you see, right? Mm-hmm. So what would you say is the youngest age online that's been shown to you that was just egregiously terrible?
I have no idea. It's not like I'm like, oh, like how old?
What did it look like to you?
I don't know. I usually just don't pay attention to it because I'm not.
Well, you pay attention enough to click off of it. So, like, what age would that have been, you think?
I don't know, like 10 or something. Like,
10?
That's just gross to me.
Right.
It's not a woman.
Right, that's an underdeveloped kid.
Right, that's horrible.
Right.
But never with another adult. I've never seen anything like that.
Okay, so what was the context of that 10-year-old thing that was shown? Like, what was that?
Same thing, just showing off on camera or something.
Showing some private parts?
Probably, I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you, like, what was it?
Yeah, usually, or just taking my shirt off, but there's nothing there. It's not.
Sure.
It's gross.
Just a flat chest thing?
Yeah, it's.
Okay. So how long have you known about the map tag for?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Really
Well,
bad memory.
sure.
Not sleeping and having mental health.
Yeah. Well,
Fries your brain.
sure. Well, let me ask you this: has that? I know you're not going to name every single app possible because you just don't know, but besides Blue Sky, what apps have you seen that map tag kind of on?
Just Twitter, but they banned it.
Okay.
So.
So it's just been on Blue Sky more often?
Yeah, I don't think they've banned it on Blue Sky.
Okay, got it.
Or like grooming, like things like that, like grooming.
Okay. Got it. So, I'm gonna kind of ask you this. There are, obviously, we all know these groups exist, they're just weirdos doing weird shit, but have you been invited to those before?
What do you mean by it?
Like if people try to tell you, hey, join my group.
Like a Telegram group?
Yeah. Or Telegram, Teleguard, anything like that.
No, I've only seen, it's clearly like a bot. Like just, post like spamming links and it just looks all, bullshit.
Right.
Scam. I don't know, they're trying to get crypto or something like that.
Sure.
It never seems like a real person just saying like, hey, like, come join the thing. Like,
Right.
So that's why I haven't even checked it out.
Got it.
Have any of those spam links been any mega? Have you seen like the mega or anything in some of those spam links?
Yeah,
Okay.
mega uploads sometimes, or just like group links, join this group or whatever.
Okay. That's kind of a new thing to us.
It's a little bit new.
A little bit new, yeah. What are the mega links typically?
Oh, Mega?
Like MEGA, Mega.
Oh, okay. It's just like a file hosting, so it's just like a bunch. You put a bunch of files into one.
Okay.
So you could use it for anything, any kind. You know, like OnlyFans leaks. You know.
Right.
That's mostly what I've seen on there.
Okay.
'Cause you don't want to pay for it.
Right.
But they're all, adults.
Yeah. Have you seen anything on Mega that you were like, oh, let me get the out of there?
No.
Okay. So here's kind of the thing. You know, and I totally understand not being 100% upfront because, dude, who would? It's a tough thing to talk about, and you know, obviously, there's a self-preservation that kicks in with two. And I hope we're not strangers anymore, but you know, it's not like we've known each other. We haven't been best buddies for 10 years at this point. But with some of the mega links, quite a few were clicked on from your profiles, and
What do you mean?
like mega links being clicked on and kind of looked at and all that
How
type
would
of
you
stuff.
know that?
Well, you're not exactly anonymous. You're not like, you know, there's people that are just kind of, that just take every precaution because they're so sick. But you know, you're kind of newer to this than a lot of people, and you're newer to this than a lot of people, and you know, it's something we obviously want you to get out of. But I'm gonna tell you this. So there's been mega links clicked on, and we have a system that kind of can determine ages, not perfectly, but it's pretty good. So
Who's that guy? Is he with you?
security, but obviously we don't
Okay.
need them at this point. Yeah. So there's systems that kind of are in place where shit can be traced. So I'll tell you this right now: anything from 15 to 18, I have no idea. So when you told me that, you know, there's some videos of 17-year-olds posted, you know, themselves, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I don't know. But in our system, there's a yellow light that comes up when it's 12 to 15, and obviously quite a few of those were accessed by you. And when it's an orange light when it's 9 to 12, and when it's 5 to 9, it's a red light, and when it's 0 to 5, it's a dark red light. You can understand why it gets darker, right? So you've been mostly honest, and I wouldn't tell everybody that we have this in place. I would only tell people who I think are going to be honest about it, and I think you will be honest about it. But it takes a lot to go meet a 12-year-old girl for sexual purposes, or sorry, 13. It takes a lot to do that. It's not something you just woke up wanting to do one day. I know that's not you. And there are people that exist like that, but it's not you, okay? And those people that exist, I don't even talk to them. I can't stand in front of them without, you know, and whatever. But I'm going to tell you, man, you know, these blue sky people, yeah, George Talkie, he's cool. JoJo from Jersey, I love her sass, she's cool. But a lot of these anonymous accounts on Blue Sky, they're a little bit crazy, okay? These people on Telegram are a little bit crazy. Mm-hmm. If we're talking about mega links, and we're talking about Telegram, and we're talking about Teleguard invites, we're not talking about 10-year-olds themselves. We're talking about, huh?
It wasn't 10.
Right, but we're not talking about shit like that. There's been a lot of dark red lights coming your way.
I've never seen anything. If I did, I don't even remember. So.
I don't think it's stuff that you're wanting to see.
No.
I think it's the same thing you're just clicking out of. That.
Yeah, absolutely.
If
but
I did, I don't.
Well, you'd be the first person ever to have Blue Sky, to have Telegram, to kind of go on the MAP and AAM hashtags, and not have any of that shit sent your way. And obviously, do I think you've ever asked for it? No, I can't even find a message of you asking for that stuff. But have people posted it when you've been around? Oh, absolutely. 0 to 9? Oh, absolutely they have. Especially if we're talking about mega links, because mega links, you know, there's shit in there that can be adults, there's shit in there that can be a baby. Like it's a luck of the draw, or, you know, unluck of the draw. You know what I'm saying? So look.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm getting at, you know, a video of a 10-year-old isn't the youngest thing you've seen at all. I think that. And what about the Tor and the Onion browser? Huh? Yeah, 'cause that's that too. I mean, we're just talking about public social media apps, and that's where it's got crazy. I mean, you know, Tor and Onion's a whole different animal, I'm sure, as you know.
I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about that? Would there be any reason that you've had it? No?
Unless I was pirating movies or something.
Okay. Well, we can't really trace dark web stuff. Did you get the dark web to pirate movies?
I don't understand the question. Sorry.
Well, did you ever get on the dark web to pirate movies or
To download movies, yeah, if I can find them on the Pirate Bay or something. Yeah.
Okay. When did you start pirating movies on the dark web?
I don't know.
Has it been a little bit now, or did it start yesterday, or?
I don't know, honestly.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: did it start when you were an adult or when you were a kid yourself?
Just pirating movies? You mean?
Off the dark web, yeah.
I wasn't really recently, I think.
Recently?
Past couple of years.
Past couple of years, okay. So, and that's one thing I'm kind of about is the Tor and Onion browser the same thing, or what browser do you even? Is it the Tor or the Onion that you use for that?
I don't know the difference, honestly.
Which one are you using to download the movies on?
I think it was called I2P, actually.
I2P.
Yeah, it's more of a, almost like uTorrent.
And is that something you just get on there through torrent, or?
You get what on?
Or do you get to I2P through torrent or Tor or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see. So, let me ask you this. I fully believe you've downloaded a movie. What's your favorite movie? Do you download?
Blues Brothers, maybe.
No, the Blues Brothers? Yeah, it's more of your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your time is more of Abbott and Costello. Yeah. He's like 3 years older than me, so I just give him a bunch of shit for it. I'm SpongeBob and he's Abbott and Costello, even though we're 3 years apart. Yeah, whatever. I like to make fun of him.
All the time.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry to get sidetracked. Get a little bit of ADHD, as they say. But let me ask this. Has the dark web took a turn that you didn't want it to go? No? Well, I just don't believe you on that. I think we have a slight disagreement about that because I know the dark web has some terrible stuff on there. Do I think you got it in the first place to get movies? Yes. Do I think that you have low impulse control that can be worked on? Yes. But do I know that hypersexuality and low impulse control in the dark web is not a good combination? Yeah, I know that. Okay? So I'm not going to sit here and bullshit with you that, oh, we have every single time you've went on the dark web. Because I can tell you about the shit that's come to your devices. Maybe it's through the dark web. I don't know. But I can't specifically tell you were on Tor at, 5 p.m. today. I can't tell you that. Because I don't know. Maybe you were, maybe you weren't. If you are, then I don't know. It doesn't matter. But what I can use is logic. And you're an activist. You're a campaign guy. You got to use logic. You got to crunch numbers. You got to be smart with shit. You can't just... you can't just say, oh man, I hope knocking on the same door 5 times wins us the election, because, you got to be smart. You got limited resources. You got to use your brain to figure out things, right? And I think I could figure out that hypersexuality, which, you mentioned that's an issue that we've been dealing with, hypersexuality and low impulse control in the dark web, it's a recipe for disaster, okay? So, look, I don't have any tracking things for the dark web. I can't just go on the dark web and just say, oh, that guy in the video, his name is Raj from Pakistan. I can't do that. But I know people who can, okay? So provided, I'll talk about this with you, provided you promise me you're not in any of those videos.
I promise.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what I'm willing to do is whatever info you're going to give us about what's on the dark web, I will pretend I didn't hear it from you. I'll just say, oh, it wasn't Mike who told me that. It was, I'm just a genius. You know what I'm saying? If you want credit, maybe you can hit me up later and get the credit. But, I assume you just want to be left out of it, which I totally respect. But I'm going to ask you this again, and I expect some honesty, man, because I've been honest with you, and, me and Pete here have been nothing but good. Did the dark web take a turn for the worse that you didn't want it to go to? Okay. Has there been stuff on the dark web you regret seeing?
Yeah, you get ads, they don't regulate those kinds of things that,
okay. So have there been basically, and I'm just going to say this bluntly because I think you're honest enough, Have there just been like child pop-ups on the dark web?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now with those pop-ups, and I'll tell you where I'm going with this. I'm going to try to narrow down to somebody we can try to get identified. I know you're not going to tell me the name because you don't know the name, but the right person might, and that's what matters, right? Just as long as we save that kid, as long as, you know, like I said, let's not let that activism be a 9 to 5. It should be a 24/7 thing whenever you're asked. Were those pop-ups pictures, videos, or both?
Just pictures.
Just pictures? Okay. Now, those pictures on the dark web, were they boys, girls, or both?
I don't know if there's girls. A few were advertising boys, but
Okay. So when you say advertise, what do you mean?
their websites where they're selling those kinds of things.
Okay. So I get it. It's like entrapment in a way, where it's dangled in front of you, and you know. Would you say you're a curious person?
Not about that.
Well, would you say you like to just see where things go?
That's kind of a loaded question.
Okay, I get you.
I haven't been doing that on the dark web. I haven't paid for anything. I haven't produced anything.
Okay. Well, we could knock the production thing off, but are they advertising like a link, or is it like a pop-up picture?
It's like a regular ad you'd see at the bottom of any page.
Okay. So how many times do you think, just out of curiosity or out of whatever, you just clicked on those links?
I've never clicked on any of those links.
Dude, Mike, we're on map hashtags, AAM hashtags, we're in Telegram groups or whatever where they're posting some weird stuff. We're here to meet a 12-year-old, and you didn't click on any dark web links. I mean, come on, dude. That's just, I mean, I don't even want to address that because it's just so blatantly untrue. Do I think you go on the dark web every day? Just looking at you, no, I don't think that. But do I think that you've gone into some rabbit holes on the dark web? Yeah, I'd actually bet my whole house on it. So I'll ask you again, dude, like, what kind of takes you there?
What?
Like, what, how many times do you think you've clicked on those links?
I don't think I have.
You don't think you have?
I have.
Say again?
I have.
You haven't clicked on those links?
I mean, they all want cryptocurrency shit. I don't mess with any of that. It's,
Okay.
you know, so I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. So.
Okay, so they ask for they ask you for crypto to see some of that stuff?
You know, it says like on the advertisement, you know, like the Bitcoin logo or Ethereum or something.
Okay. Do you have any Bitcoin?
No.
Okay, so let's kind of jump back because obviously we want to figure out where the hell the super young shit's coming in. If it's not the dark web, which I still suspect it probably is, but if it's not the dark web, I mean, there obviously has been young shit sent your way and young shit shown, and you know, not just 10-year-old revenge videos. It's been bad shit. It's been bad shit sent your way. So look, dude, I just want to ask, okay? Do you have Kick at all? KIK? Okay. Has anybody hit you up on Telegram, maybe just asking to trade before? Like, I'm trying to figure out a culprit here.
I don't know. I mean, people post links on Twitter, on Blue Sky. You know, you don't always know what it is. You just click on it. It doesn't say all the files that are in there. Like,
Okay.
you know, sometimes you click on the wrong link and you just, you know, click out.
Okay.
Like, I'm not looking for that kind of stuff.
Right. Because obviously what we can't tell is, you know, if it was asked for, which I don't think you're asking for that stuff, but we can't tell if it was asked for, we can't tell if it was just posted. All we know is it was just opened, right? And that's why I don't think it's fair to just have a record of that, saying, oh, you opened this, how dare you, versus getting some context, because, you know, you can open a door and just see a fucking fire and like, oh, f that shit, I don't want any part of that. So if that's what happened, that's what happened. But obviously, it has to be open long enough for us to register what it is, because if I just click on some link and it's, you know, some video of a 14-year-old for a second and I click off, it doesn't even register. Like, it takes a little bit to kind of sink in, if you know what I mean. So have there been some random links posted where that were open that was just really egregiously young things that you clicked out of? Or
Maybe. I mean, if that's what you're referring to, I don't recall, honestly.
Okay. Well, has there ever been anything shown on some links or on?
Kids over the week.
Was there been anything shown on some links or anything on Telegram that's just grossed you out too much that you have to just click off of it, say I don't want a piece of that?
It wouldn't have been Telegram. It would have been from Twitter sometimes.
From Twitter,
People
some.
just post random links and
Okay. So from Twitter, there's been just very out of bounds things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So were those links? Were they like mega links, or were they other types of links, or?
I think so. Like, they're all. I don't know the difference between one website or the other.
Okay.
They're all pretty similar file hosting type.
Okay, but it was like a file sharing thing that it took you to.
Mm-hmm, yeah, like Mega.
Okay.
Mega upload, it's called.
Okay. So some links on Twitter had just shit you don't even want anything about.
Yeah.
Okay. So just ballparking, because I know you're not staring intensely at the videos and saying, "Oh man, what's the age on the forehead or the forearm of this guy?" I get all that, but just ballparking, what would you say the youngest has been shown on one of those links? Well, there's a difference between a 1 and a 5-year-old, so that's why.
But I don't even remember if it was.
What's your best guess?
Couldn't tell you.
Well, is it 1?
No,
Is it 2? 3?
I don't know.
What's your best guess?
We know it's not stuff that you're wanting or you're producing, like we said. It's just these other people sending this shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, I can't tell how old kids are. I don't have kids. I haven't been a kid.
Well, we know what like an
20
18-year-old is and what a
Right.
10-year-old is
Right.
and a 5-year-old
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's size differences.
Well, let me ask this. What
What
more?
are you trying to get at? I don't.
Well, obviously we want to start at the youngest and try to get that shit identified and kind of work our way up. So, would you say it would be in the 0 to 5 age range, or the 5 to 9, or the what?
It's a second.
5 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, so basically, toddlers to fucking like elementary school.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Now, were these boys or girls or both?
Probably just girls.
Girls. Okay. And this was like on some type of file sharing thing.
Yeah, probably.
Goddamn.
I
Okay.
don't remember everything.
Right.
I'm not looking for that kind of stuff.
Of course.
Was those still the same kind of videos, just them by themselves, or
Yeah,
were those
yeah,
more
no.
like?
I've never seen it with like adults. Just
Did it show their faces in like some of those videos, or no?
They usually, yeah, I think.
Okay. So these are videos of like girls between the ages of 5 to 9 just kind of doing sexual things to themselves.
I think so. Honestly, I don't. I wasn't like watching the whole thing. It's
Right.
Like, as soon as you see it on the screen, it's like, just click out.
Okay. Well, in those few split seconds, like what did you see to make you click out?
Just a person that age without their clothes on.
Okay.
That's all I need to be like, no thanks.
What made you think it was between that 5 to 9 age range?
I don't know. Just their body type. I don't know.
Okay, like it looked like an elementary school kid. Okay. Trying to think. Do you have an iPhone with you right now?
I do not. I just have my Android.
What do you need an iPhone for?
Well, do you have an iPhone or an Android?
An Android? Why?
Okay. So that could be why it would have been so easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
How lonely would you say you are on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being I'm very lonely, 1, I'm a Leonardo DiCaprio around 20-year-olds.
I don't know.
Do you get lonely at all?
Of course, yeah. everyone
Okay.
does.
Yeah, that's fair. So,
I don't know what you're getting at.
well, basically people that are lonely kind of take memories or take stuff they like, take memories of what they liked or take memories of they're fond of and kind of save it, and because who knows when their next memory is going to be. So we've noticed, and again, it's not an indicator of like how much help you need or don't need, because that has nothing to do with shit. I mean, you know, looking at a video of a 10-year-old is the same as saving it to us. I mean, it's like either way you're looking at it, doesn't really matter where it is. It just is what it is. But typically people who are more lonely and people who kind of, especially after breakups, we've seen this all the time, they tend to save more than, say, somebody who, you know, is just an escape for them. You know what I mean? So on your phone, and we can work through this. Like, I wouldn't ask you this otherwise. I wouldn't, you know, if it was to screw you, I would have just had a gotcha and you would have no idea that I know. But on your phone, how many pictures or videos do you think could be problematic that we would have to get rid of? Okay, because...
Counting.
Say again?
I'm not counting.
Right. But, you know, are we talking... We've seen people with thousands, over 10,000 on one phone.
20.
10?
Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, it's something that we would want to get taken care of with you, and obviously, some of those videos we can. I'm not going to ask you to open it and show us, because that shit. But some of those videos, I mean, to the best of your memory, we can maybe track where they came from and all that.
Don't. You know, it's not the same phone.
It's not the same phone.
No.
It's at the house? Okay. So, I'm not judging you here. You obviously have a vice that we need to get fixed, and we're getting that fixed. But is that phone specifically for storage purposes, or keeping that type of stuff on there?
It's just you know, in general, it's not.
Okay. So, but it's a social phone.
Sure.
Okay. So, it's a very.
What do you want me to do?
Well, it's shit that we can, if done the right way, we can definitely make sure it gets taken care of. But we would need to know the quantity, because, you know, if it's thousands, I mean, we can't really help you with that. But if you had to get an estimation, and just ballpark me, I don't need to know that it's 43 or 44, just fucking, you know, your best guess. How many picture videos of child do you think are saved on that phone? Well, I could bet you it's not one. I could bet you, I would hope to God it's not 1,000. So what do you think the number is? You're actually very good with numbers. So let me ask you this. Do you think it's hundreds? Okay, so if somebody were to just scan your phone directly, which can't say that hasn't happened already, I wouldn't be asking you this otherwise. What do you think the number they came up with was? What would be your best guess? Guess the amount of balls in the jar here.
I don't know, 200?
200? Okay. Are these all boys or all girls, or just
Girls.
girls? Okay. Now out of those, okay, I mean, that's not the worst. We've seen worse.
No,
Yeah, 200. Okay.
But
But
low, surprisingly.
right, and I know you're young, but like, do you understand the implications of saving 200 videos of that stuff is? Okay.
I think that's what kind of led us here today, you know.
May I ask you why you took that risk in the first place? Like, stupid. So obviously, you know, you didn't save everything you got. Like, you know, you're not collecting. I wouldn't say you're a collector of child porn. That's not who you are. Like, it's not like every single image of a kid you save. No way. But may I ask, like, what the criteria was to save those 200 versus not saving the thousands you've probably seen?
I don't know. Just what I'm attracted to? I don't.
Okay. And it seems weird, but is there like a certain type of girl that you saved?
No.
No. Okay. Is it kind of like how we can look at adults? Like some women are hot, some women are not hot. Is it kind of the same with some of the girls? Okay. So, what would be? Did David get done with that scan yet of like fully, or did he just find the stuff on? Did he
I
go
think
through it?
I don't know if he's done yet or not.
Okay. What would? Yeah, has he told you about anything about ages on there?
No, that's what I was going to ask. If you know what kind of the ages were that we're kind of saving. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we can just get it taken care of now. Yeah, don't let us find this out without you, man. Like, we're on the same team here. You know, I genuinely like you as a person, dude. You do good things. We're on the same team with this shit. I would hope. Like, I hope you are on the side of basically making sure kids don't get hurt. Which, yeah. So,
What do you want me to do?
well, what I want you to do now, like, let's not let the scanner figure this shit out. What are the age ranges that you think you have saved on your phone? Take a swing, bud.
I mean, you can't just determine objectively.
Give us the age ranges, like the kind of that.
I don't know.
1 to 5, 5 to 9.
No, it's probably, like 13 to 17.
13 to 17. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say we've heard that one kind of a lot too, and
yeah.
it doesn't mean you're bad. It just means that it's that self-defense thing, dude. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say this, and I again would bet my house on this. I think you have videos saved as young as 5 years old on that phone, and I don't know what brought you that deep. Do I think you would ever go with the 5-year-old? No, I don't. But do I think there's an online curiosity about it? I mean, yeah, who are we fooling here, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna ask why, because I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm not here to argue. I don't like to argue too much. I'm not the argumentative type. I'm not gonna ask, do you have videos of 5-year-old? No, I don't. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. May I ask how or why it got that low?
Just looking for,
Looking for what?
like another rush, like just different.
The taboo.
Yeah, taboo.
Okay. So it's not like you physically say are in a store and you're like, oh, she's 5, that's awesome. But it's more of just like, what's the next high I can chase?
Probably.
Okay. Was there like a breaking point of when it started to go down to 5-year-olds, or? Well, would you say? Because obviously, I know everybody that goes down this path starts with adult. Clearly, it's not like your first was child, but when it started to become child, was it just like 0 to 17 that quick, or did it kind of go down slowly?
Yeah, it's just a slippery slope.
Slippery slope. So when do you think that slope started to slip below 13?
I don't know.
This is something you're gonna have to dig deep and help yourself with.
Okay.
So when do you think that slope started for you?
I don't know, maybe a year ago?
A year ago? And that's when it got down to like the prepubescent ages?
Probably.
Okay.
But I'm not really into that,
Right. Is it more? It's just more of the rush versus the actual physically.
Or,
Okay. So, are you willing to open up about the infants too, or is that something we're just going to pretend doesn't exist, or what do you think? What do you think he's going to do?
I don't think I have it on my phone. I don't.
Okay.
If your computer's found it or whatever, then.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying it's on your phone. I'm just saying coming across the stuff of infants. I mean, is that something we're going to pretend doesn't exist, or are we just going to memory hole that, and are we all going to walk away knowing it happened, but just not bring it to light, or do you think we should actually
bringing this stuff to light? It's actually a release for you and getting these demons out.
Yeah, I can tell that you've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, and I know not necessarily in the.
I just want to stop.
Right.
What do you guys want? Just tell me. I feel like you're getting around something.
We do want it to stop too. I mean, we're with you. You want kids to not be hurt. We want same thing. We want this to stop. But if we're going to stop something, we got to know what we're stopping. I mean, shit. So, riddle me this, dude. Where have you seen videos of infants and toddlers? Because it's been seen. You're not fooling nobody.
It's just Twitter.
Twitter? Like is it posted on Twitter or the links on Twitter? Both. Okay. So what would be happening in a video of an infant?
There's no infants. I've never.
Okay.
If your computer said that.
Okay. So realistically, if you had to guess, what's the youngest you've seen then? Huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not, looking for that stuff.
Right.
What's the glorious,
right.
crash picture you've seen?
Sure.
Just put that stuff out.
Okay. Well. Okay. So on your phone, would anything of infants be found? No. Okay. Would stuff of 5 to 7-year-olds be found?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Would stuff of 10-year-olds be found?
I don't think so.
Okay. So,
Skip over 10.
What do you mean?
We got 5 to 7-year-olds, maybe, no 10. I mean, you said 13's kind of your preference.
That's not a preference. Just,
well, but if it's not your preference, why'd you save videos of 13-year-olds?
I have problems.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not dealing with my own,
Right. So let me ask this, out of those videos, because it's impossible to be on a map hashtag and a Telegram Telegram and all this crazy stuff. It's impossible to avoid videos of adults with kids. I mean, you didn't avoid those, and I don't think that's by choice, and that's okay. But out of those videos on your phone, how many do you think would have adults and kids in them? Well, is it 1 to 10, 10 to more than 10, or what do you think?
Do you know? Are you trying to?
It's just like regular. I mean, yeah, maybe he's watching one video of a hot chick by herself, but most guys that like to watch kind of the act.
Right.
And so when they're posting this stuff, they're not just posting the videos of, the girl by themselves every single video.
Right.
We're talking, you said around 200 videos. There's not 200 videos of just the girl laying there by herself
that's impossible.
But I don't know how many.
Okay, well, if you had to guess a percentage of like those stuff saved, what percentage would be adults and kids?
I don't know, 5%. Maybe?
5%. Okay, so it's more of the solo shit and a little bit of man on girl or whatever it is. What?
Yes.
Okay. God damn. So look, you've been honest. Do you think I need these anymore? Okay.
I mean, what do you do with this stuff?
Campfire because we're freezing.
Just burn it?
Yeah, we what the f*** is a trash can here?
I think right around that.
Oh, is it? I need some fried pickles, man.
No, dude,
I need some fried pickles.
Gordon is such a great guy,
Gordon
man.
pickles.
I've actually been working with him for a few years now, and I'm still learning because, as you can tell, he's.
You guys just do this on your own?
Well, we're part of an organization that he
So you don't
co-founded,
put people online and
and that's not it. No, we don't do that shit. I mean,
I don't want to ruin my life.
yeah. No, absolutely, and
I'm not trying to.
no, I get it. I get it. I was just curious, and I'm sure Gordon's going to want to touch on this when he gets back here, and I'll just kind of start it. In the kind of conversations, I didn't read them all, but I did see in there was something about a 15-year-old that was kind of talked to you a few years ago. Can you kind of like talk to us a little bit about that?
I was like 19 and she was 15, I think.
Okay. I was just talking about in the chats.
I mean, her mom knew that we were together and she was okay with it. It was not like a coercive type of relationship. We were friends and really cared about it.
Do you think you told Ari that you were kind of 22 and she was 15 to kind of make it more of a subjective for her to be okay with your guys' kind of age gap?
Yeah, that's manipulative.
Okay.
Yeah. You're really cold, man.
Yeah.
You're wearing shorts.
Well, I'm the bear Jew, as they say.
Did you order dinner?
Huh?
Did you order dinner yet or no?
No, I'm waiting until we're done with this shit.
Oh,
but
shit.
Threw the chats in the pickle jar.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm actually kind of hungry for ramen.
Yeah, I'd be so angered. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, dude, we don't throw the chats away from any of these people, bro.
No.
But like, you truly have been good. But yeah, I mean, it would be insane. Like, if you're in a rush and you just get ramen, and like, how inconsiderate would that be? I'd be so mad.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
He was mad I stopped and got ramen earlier.
Right.
He was waiting on me and
Right. Yeah,
thing going on.
I mean, surely when you're in a rush for something, you would get fast food, right?
Right.
Fast kind of food.
No, it takes
absolutely
a while. It takes a while.
Especially like 3 bowls of it.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your favorite food, Mike?
I'm a vegetarian. I like tofu.
You like Thai food?
Tofu. I
Oh.
do like Thai food.
I do like Thai food too.
Pad Thai is good.
Pad Thai's good as
Do you guys just want me to admit to everything and admit to have a problem? And,
well, I think you kind of did that already. I mean,
yeah.
do you, how close are you with your parents?
Very close.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's something, I mean, would you be open to, I mean, don't do it in front of us, but would you be open to like telling them about it? Like,
Sure.
Okay.
If I struggle with addiction, I'll talk to my therapist about it. That's confidential.
do they know that the sunk into underage? Okay, I got you.
I was curious again. How long ago did you say you and your ex kind of split up?
3 months ago, maybe.
Okay. So I like to look at some of this in my expertise, and we looking at like a timeline. If you said you've been kind of viewing the underage stuff for, you said roughly a year, so where do you think that kind of started from? And we like to figure out, like, obviously we have today, and we try to figure out the past. We have kind of the child stuff we've been viewing. What kind of you think started that? Was there abuse when you
My
were?
girlfriend was really, she called me crazy and a dumbass, and you know, she didn't
Just
wanna-
verbal, or?
Yeah, but emotional and physical. Just
shit.
didn't.
She would hit you?
Not her, but I've been hit by other girls in the past, and it's like, what are you gonna do about it?
Right.
You tell the cops, they're gonna laugh at you.
Right. And then if you hit back, then you're in trouble.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you're going
split open
down.
my lip, like, you know, like hit me with a closed fist and punch me hard. But not this past girlfriend, but no, she just, you know, didn't want to have ever, like,
Oh shit.
and
I feel you.
vibe. And, you know, I can't sleep and I'm hypersensitive and I make stupid decisions.
Right.
So when I ask him, like, has there been any like when you were younger?
No. No, not at all.
So with that, like, so we have no. Has there ever been any like? And it's crazy to ask because I like say I've learned a lot about you here today and just listening to you guys talk. Has there been any like accusations against you in the past where it was like somebody came out of left field trying to say, "Oh, Mike," well, just anything like or anything? Because we try to figure out like where this pattern started.
No, that hasn't happened.
And just curious, I hate to touch on the same thing over and over again. You know, many people on Blue Sky like to touch on the same things over and over again, especially if it's a younger niece, but it's a whole other story. But the stuff that's saved on your phone, I'm not going to rehash what it is, but like, where do you think most of it came from?
I have no idea where this stuff comes from. I mean, it's girls have webcams and that's just open to the whole world, and there's a million different, you know, live stream.
I think he's meaning like mainly like the source.
Yeah, like what app?
What
do
is
you
like
think?
the more prominent app
Yeah,
that
like-
you're
yeah,
kind
what-
of saving
what-
these
Yeah,
from?
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's changed. You know, that's why I went to Blue Sky. You know,
Okay.
now it's easier. The Blue Sky is less regulated.
Right. Did you go to Blue Sky to kind of continue that taboo? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So when you say webcams and all that stuff, like, are these webcams like? So it's just links to the webcams? Like, what do you?
No. It's like a screen recording of what was a live.
Oh, okay. And they just basically post that wherever they post it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess what I'm asking is like, where were those posted for you to be able to even save those in the first place?
Twitter.
Twitter.
I
Okay.
mean, most of those accounts get banned right away, but you know.
Right.
So basically, on Twitter, you're seeing like the underage stuff. You save it, they get banned. Is that...
Yeah. So it's not people I know. It's not, you know, groups. It's like I said, I'm just a lurker.
Okay.
I just
They have that stuff on Twitter. You've seen that common?
Yeah. When's the last time you saved something like that? So you said Twitter got cleaned up. Like, what would be?
I mean, it's not entirely clean. So,
Oh,
you know,
I got you.
Probably a few weeks or a month ago, but
Got it.
you know, sometimes it's just girls on TikTok. It's not anything
Right.
new.
Yeah, I got you. So, is there anything besides a phone that some of this shit could be saved on, like a laptop or anything like that? Just all on another phone.
Yeah, I only use Twitter on my another phone.
Okay.
I just connect to the web. It doesn't have a SIM card or anything.
Got it. So it's just purely a Wi-Fi phone. Okay, I see. And so are these like? Do you have like do you go as far as to do a hidden folder, or is it just in your gallery, or?
No, not in folders.
Okay, so basically, hypothetically, if the phone was to be open, just go to photos, it would just kind of pop up. Okay.
And just to confirm, like, that's like just the underage shit's like right all on there. Like if we were to open it up, you don't. Okay.
It's not.
You keep it like all mixed with like the.
There's regular too, but I mean, you can look at. This is my real phone, and there's, you know, I got pictures of me that I sent to girls my age, but you know.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like,
We're not going to allow that around here. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, we encourage that around here.
Like, I don't want to show it to you again, but like, you can look. I don't have anything. You know?
Is the other phone? That one's an Android 2 at home, right?
Actually, what I think you should do right now is give me some Blue Sky accounts that you think are problematic that could kind of help us do what we need to do, and obviously we'll leave you out of it. Like,
I honestly have only used it a few times, and I was just looking on those hashtags.
Okay.
Just looking for those hashtags.
Yeah, can you actually here? Obviously.
Do you want me to write them down?
Yeah.
I hope you guys.
Yeah. Don't.
The real bad guys. And
that's what we're looking for. The real bad guys.
Absolutely.
Scared the f out of me, and I'm gonna turn my life around.
Yeah, we do want to obviously stay in touch with you. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
If that's what you guys need, then yeah. If
Because it's just like anything, once even if today you stop, I'm out, these people find you.
Right.
And so then you could come across like another account that's like, oh shit. And you're gonna remember Pete and Gordon.
You want me to, get the
Yeah.
It's like in drug busting, It's like
100%. You tell us where the cocaine is, brother.
Yeah.
You want the tags?
Yeah, write some tags down.
Sometimes they'll add an underscore or something afterwards because the regular ones.
That's good. That's something I did not know. See, there you go. Already.
Wow. People are sick and I don't want to be like them.
Right. Yeah, you want to get separated.
Sorry, guys.
He's our CI.
It's all right, brother.
So, no, you're good, man.
We're here for you, man. Sometimes it's tough, man. And that's why, we're glad you stayed and talked to us, because what would have happened today, and I promise you, you would have left here, you would have went home, and it would have been eating at you even more. And getting it out, getting it off your chest, getting the demons out.
No, and we can tell this is a conversation you've been wanting to have, but you just haven't found the right people to have it with yet, and I think this was meant to happen.
Yeah.
So some of these are only on Twitter and some are also on Blue Sky.
Do you mind distinguishing it? Like kind of maybe add at the end, like BS.
Okay.
Or X.
Yeah, because AAM, MEP,
right.
And Twitch.
We want to help you out.
Twitter.
BS. Yeah.
Who?
No, like BS. Yeah.
But they'll add groom Twitter. They'll use that on Blue Sky.
Groom Twitter.
Because there's no or it's here it's GROON TWT_.
Here, actually, as a matter of fact, here. So I'm gonna make this Blue Sky.
Just do one for Blue Sky,
and then
if there's any doubles, I'll just repeat them.
Dude, yeah. So here, look. So you see how I have it labeled? Mm-hmm. Yes. It just kind of.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good, dude.
I'm sorry for doing this. I'm a bad person.
Hey, the way I look at it is everybody makes mistakes, but it's how he addresses mistakes that separate us who we are. I mean, I've been a bad person before. I've done bad things. You're doing a bad thing. But what you're doing right now is redeeming and doing a good thing.
I don't want to ruin my life or my reputation.
No, dude.
You guys could ruin my life right now.
Theoretically, but I think I wouldn't stand out here in the shorts and t-shirt in Chicago in December if I was fucking...
You guys just decided to do this one day? You saw other people doing it?
Yeah, yes. Well...
It's just the organization, you saw the work they're doing?
Kid Protectors USA. No, we actually made it ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You guys started it?
That's entirely correct.
That's cool.
He's actually the founder, so...
Right.
So, are you a nonprofit or an LLC? Or?
Oh, well...
My side of it's a nonprofit. And
right.
It's not, yeah.
Right.
You each have your own kind of thing?
Kind of, and then we kind of conjoined to...
Right.
But you're not going to put all this footage online and just super nerd.
Dude, like I said, if it was about sensationalism, we would have just gone to fucking Cherville.
Because people do that. I don't know why you keep saying Cherville.
You don't live in
I
Cherville?
do not.
You're in Naperville?
I was in Naperville, I'm no longer.
Wait, so you were 20 minutes away, so where were you?
Frankfurt.
Huh?
I was in Frankfurt.
Frankfurt?
Frankfurt.
Oh. Okay.
Sometimes I use a VPN, maybe that
Oh.
throws it off. That
Yeah, maybe.
you guys get it. If you're looking for people specific.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know too much of the tech. We have tech guys. That do
Yeah,
all that shit.
we're a little bit.
Yeah, we're just the front line.
Right.
We don't sit back on the.
Scary for sure.
Yeah.
So the VPN.
We're scary. Now we're
it's-
real friendly.
It'll say that your IP address is somewhere else, so it'll give you a
On which app?
it's called NordVPN.
Okay. Is that what you use?
That's what I was using.
Okay.
I use it for, pirating movies too, so
Sure.
you don't get a letter from a Comcast or something.
Right.
But yeah, it'll.
Oh, you pirate movies, man. Jeez.
Sick.
Sick.
I can't blame you. I can't sit in a movie theater.
So
No.
you can use that on an Android phone too, and not just
On Nord?
a laptop.
Okay.
So if that helps you guys, so if it says they're in, Cherville, I might not.
Right.
I could sit in my car and turn the heat on. I'm not gonna run away or pull a gun on you guys. I'm gonna.
Do you think we can sit in there with you?
If you want to, if you're not
I don't
gonna
mind.
Yeah. If you don't.
He's bigger than me. He can sit in the front.
Yeah, you guys are. Actually, I have a ton of shit in my car.
Yeah. No. We're bodyguards.
Just don't drive off with us, okay?
Yeah. I don't want to go to Frankfurt. Apparently.
Yeah. Here, I'll hop in the back here. Oh shit, that side's full.
Yeah. I hope it's not like C4.
Other side or what? Is the other side clear? Or is he packed? How'd you live it in here?
Oh, nice.
Holy shit, well.
Your ex-girlfriend or your girlfriend? Oh, damn! Already?
Is that a telescope?
Oh man.
No, it's a drum harness. I played a drum in the backpack.
What's your favorite type of music? Pop punk. So what would be a band that's pop punk?
8 Chambers.
Gotta check it out. What we were never in high school.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, and you can just. I was gonna say, can you please keep the lights off? I don't want to see his hairline. I don't want to know what I'm gonna be in. 3 years.
Well, you're not far behind me there.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Now you can get your guitar. Oh, it's fine.
I think I have a lamp on my drum back there, but I have a snare drum. I'm playing on bagpipe.
Got it.
I mean, are you always this nice to all the guys you catch?
Nope.
No, absolutely not, man.
Like, I don't want to be a bad person. I want to be a good person.
Yeah.
I want to stop this. It's a sickness. People are.
You don't want to be. You don't want to be that
I don't
guy.
wanna be one of those guys.
No.
I didn't. force it on anything,
Right. But people get the wrong idea.
I think this gun's pretty old. But
Yeah, it is. I wasn't gonna take any. I was just
I
gonna.
don't care if it's on gold, man. Just don't really know. So there's also lollipop, because like Lolita,
Sure. I do know that.
but it's spelled with one L and not two like the actual. But then you add TWT at the end of it.
Okay.
There's Demir. It's like Demir, and some of these are just girls who are selling.
Okay.
They make it themselves and sell it, but I've never paid for anything, or
Sure.
I would never. That's kind of gross.
Got it.
I don't think people should have to objectify or sell their bodies. That
Right.
kind of sucks.
Right.
You shouldn't have to do that. I know it's. If you want to, that's cool, but I feel like most.
They're forced into it because there's nothing.
Yeah, because it pays well and there's nothing else. It's like.
Right.
So Blue Mirror, Pink Mirror, those are usually the girls that are selling things.
Okay, those are Twitter ones.
Yeah, those are my Twitter. I mean, you can kind of see it on Blue Sky. So, And I'm trying to think. Red cherries are not out.
What the hell does red cherry mean? Oh, I guess virginity or something?
But it's like code words kind of to, get around people that are looking for this stuff.
Gotcha.
But, and you obviously like the kink kind of stuff, like, I don't know, age gap or
Okay.
like DDLG.
What is it? What's DDLG? Daddy Dom Little Girl, yeah.
Which is a kind of, it's not just
Right.
underage girls.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to think what else. CNC comes up a lot, if you know what that means.
Nope.
Consensual, non-consensual.
Okay.
So, like role playing that you're being forced, but it's all,
Right.
consensual. There's a lot of like stuff which
With kids?
Well, girls who themselves
Yeah.
also tend to be into
Yeah.
because they're vulnerable and they want approval and stuff. And
I got you.
that stuff makes me sick. I don't want to see anybody hurting themselves.
Right.
But some of these guys target those girls because they're vulnerable.
Right.
But so I think like SHTWT is like Twitter. And there's like two messed up, but that's just what I've seen. Some of these girls like to post under those kinds of tags and things like that.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask, like, it's kind of unrelated, but did your shelf actually fall?
Yes, it did.
Oh. Okay.
That whole closet shelf came out, and I had to put this whole like new one in there, but totally level too. I just measured like 4 times, and on each side, I was amazed that I put the level on there. Was
interesting.
It's like 0.
So who's your roommate? Is it a he or she?
It's my dad, honestly.
Oh, got it.
I just moved back in with my dad after I broke up with my girlfriend.
Got it.
But these are all the ones I can really think of. But stuff, changes a lot, I guess.
Grooming. Maybe somebody called because they just saw us standing there, but.
I mean, what do we tell them? We're just hanging out.
We're just hanging out. I don't know why they're.
Yeah. They just.
It's a bright light.
Yeah, that's
Nice
very
little-
strange. Here, you want to come out and tell them it's all good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let's.
Let's tell them we're up. Hey.
Yeah.
I got my boss down now.
Oh, okay. What?
What did you say?
I said no.
One. Right here? Sir, step out here and talk to me for a second.
Yeah, there's 3 of us here.
Yeah, let's come out.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, sir? Who called? There you go.
Well.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? What's up? Basically, well, we're just having a conversation here. You're gonna delete that child off your phone, right? Okay. There's only like 200 that you got to delete off there. Okay. You're not gonna beat a 12-year-old girl again for, are you? Last time doing that shit. Okay.
Hey, so what's going on? Who called us? You called us, right? Okay. So what we got today? What we got today, sir?
Well, as y'all just saw, Mike came here to meet a 12-year-old girl for purposes. Told all of us that, and he also has child on his phone saved in Frankfurt. He has another phone at home that he mentioned he has. So that's what we're talking to him about. We have all
At
the.
this location before with him about a month ago.
Well, yeah, we were here. We were here a month ago. Yeah, at this location for another guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, I didn't know if it's the same person.
Got it.
Okay.
Did we meet before?
We've met before.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay. All right, sir, come over here and talk to me over here.
Oh damn! I forgot to throw it away.
Oh, shit. Damn it. I thought you threw that in the pickle jar.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Yes, ma'am. So, I'm not sure how familiar you all are with us, but we've been to Park Forest 3 times at this point. So we have a group we catch online child and Detective Ramoski and I forgot the lady's name, but they're both familiar with what we do. And so we were posing as a minor online, a 13-year-old girl, and he came over from Frankfurt and came to go meet the 12-year-old girl for purposes. He willingly interviewed with us on a recording, and he admitted that he was going to have contact with her if she was quote-unquote okay with it. He admitted to showing his who were on a video call, and he admitted to possessing child pornography on a home in Frankfurt that he lives at with his dad, and to viewing child young as like 5 and up, he said.
Mind if I get your info?
Absolutely.
He also stated that the child is not on the phone he has a phone in the home.
Yeah, he has a phone at home that he views it on.
You did?
What's your first name, sir?
It's Alex, A-L-E-X.
You want to just step over here? That way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No problem. Yeah.
You have a middle initial?
Yeah, L.
What's your last?
Rosen, R-O-S-E-N.
What's the best contact for you? How long would you say you guys have been communicating?
Like week and a half, 2 weeks.
A week ago?
Yeah.
What was the original website that you guys...
Blue Sky, it's a new one. Yeah. And at the station, like whoever the detective is will give all that info.
Okay, again, I have to do the initial.
Yeah, of course,
so
of course.
That's why I'm asking.
Yep, we have it all saved, so.
Okay. Is there any way you're willing to submit what you have? To
Absolutely, yep. So these are the printouts.
Oh, those are the printouts?
Yep.
Watchman is coming.
Okay.
I know he's kind of familiar with
Right,
the
right.
situations. If you want to show him kind of what you got.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
He's not speaking at this moment. So.
Absolutely, yep.
You say he's not paying property?
Yeah.
Buddy, listen, buddy. Is this ours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
No. Yeah. He's the huh?
He said he gave it to me when we first started.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's.
Hey,
How's it going?
printouts and stuff.
Yep, I just gave it to the short lady cop over there.
Okay. Okay, so we got printouts of messages and what we got, Facebook messages, what we got?
It's on an app called Blue Sky. It's kind of a new one, but we have Blue Sky, Facebook, and text messages, and then on video, he admits to storing the child and like wanting to come here for purposes.
He made that to you now?
Yeah,
Okay.
he did. We have it all on camera for real.
Okay, well, we're able to play it back here in a little bit. We'll
Absolutely.
probably-
Okay, no problem.
In fact, we can just get that going now. We can somehow play it back, or you have it on your phone. I don't know.
Yeah, let me.
So we got
What's up, man?
out.
How's it going?
Good. See you again.
Good to see you too.
What do you got?
So this individual, he's from Frankfurt. He came to go meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl for contact, like and all that type of stuff. And he also showed his on video call to the decoy, which we do have saved. And he admitted to us that he didn't want to do all that and to showing the. And he also did say that he does have child on a phone that he has in Frankfurt. That he lives in Frankfurt with his dad, and he has basically a child phone at home with his dad. So yeah.
He's uncooperative at this point with us. He said he doesn't want to speak anymore.
That's fine. I gotta call Remo.
Okay. Wants to continue for now?
Where's the live stream at? Guys, can y'all get clips so we can just play it for them? Was the live stream good audio? I know. Oh shit.
Just bear with us, right? We just gotta do a couple things, and we'll get you all figured out. Just work with us and we'll figure it, okay?
Here, film this real quick. I'm gonna do a little outro from Twitter. All right, what's up, guys? So that is Mark. He is the second be caught off Blue Sky, and presumably the second one that's going to get arrested. He came to go meet a 13-year-old girl for sexual contact, including showing his want to do the touchy-feely stuff. And when we interviewed him with Bikers Against, who's holding the camera right now, he admitted to not only doing that, wanted to do that, but also storing over 200 videos and pictures of child on his phone. So I think he's in a shitload of trouble, and he's getting hauled off right now as we speak. So yeah, full video will be on X for subscribers. Press that purple button, and $5 a month gets us everywhere. Why, thank you, buddy.
Gotcha, brother.
Hey, thank you so much.
At least we have a cameraman today.
Yeah.
Back there, I'm like,
Oh, it was small in there?
get like a box on this.
Dude, I want to take like a video. I want to take like a video of him in the car, like just get his face. Yeah.
Because they were like, I messaged them like, is the audio still good with me? Like our phone will load. I'm like,
Nice. Sorry the stream wasn't the best, like visual-wise, but you know, this guy was an uncooperative. He's not even talking to the cops right now. So, I mean, we had to do what we got to do. Hopefully the camera quality will be better, but we'll see. Dude, you still want to go to Indianapolis? If we have time, go to Indianapolis. An 11 p.m. knock. I don't give a f. Dude, this guy was having us waiting for f***ing hours. Like, he was supposed to come at 3. Bro, we had gotten to Indianapolis, we could have gotten, but, you know, this guy was talking about meeting at 3, so we just came to Park Forest instead. So f***ing annoying, dude. Dude, were we, like, visible on camera? Or was it, really?
I made it work, yeah.
Good, good.
Oh, yeah. I wish obviously it was like better lighting. I contemplated telling them to come around, but I didn't want to spook him.
Yeah.
It took him a long time to realize I was there.
I know. I was like, oh, security.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2 6'4" guys and the 5'6" guy security.
I'm like standing at the camera too.
I know.
He's like, oh, security. Okay.
That's an
yeah, obviously.
Well,
AR-15.
Right. It's an AX600 assault. It's an this can ruin lives, man.
I could blow up a deer with one single shot.
Yes.
Oh, I tried to army crawl at the end and like get in front like the windshields. I guess.
Wow.
I fucking tried.
That's so tactical.
I wanted to, but by the time I was like in position, the cops got
nice.
I don't know who he is.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You'll find out later.
No, his name's Mike. He's one of our editors, but he's from Long Island. He came with us on this trip because he does filming too. Where'd you work originally?
Project Veritas.
Project Veritas, for those who know what that is. Project Veritas was founded by, I think, one of the first LGBTQ media outlets. Yeah. But yeah, no, he did great undercover work for them, and you know, now he's helping get caught. So yeah. No, so. Did we officially reach the controlled opposition status?
I think so.
It's awesome. Well, I forgot.
Just, yes. Yeah, secret news.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're handshake. We're handshake.
Yes, those. I'm not there yet.
Right. Well, just 5 more sessions.
Yeah, just a few more and then I'll start.
Right.
Really getting into it.
Text it already. Yeah, quick question. Any other websites besides Blue Sky?
So Blue Sky, Facebook, and Text Me. Text Me is what it's called. So Blue Sky, Facebook, and Text Me. That's the app, the phone app.
Okay. Is that the 3 communications
Yep.
that you guys were doing?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Blue Sky, Facebook,
and Text Me. Yep.
And then this was all, of course, over the week?
Yeah, like a week and a half, yeah.
And then did you say these to like, because it's saying a Google Drive.
Right, we do have it all in a Google Drive for y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yep. We have it all saved.
And then this is everything from the communication that you
not everything now, but we have everything, yeah, because like we printed out before he was like, I'm here, you know what I mean? So.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then are you the only one that was pretty much communicating?
No, so the person who's chatting with him, she's like at the gas station bathroom right now. She'll be back in a few minutes, but her name's and
okay. I'll talk to her.
Okay, no problem.
Just add to it. So are you just the one that's over everything?
Right. So me and him were the ones that talked to him in person about the messages and about other stuff, and yeah, the online communication was all.
I got you. Okay. All right. I'll talk to her again. What's her ETA?
Any minute. Here, actually, she did write this down for me, so if you just want to take my phone or whatever.
This her info?
Yep.
Okay.
Here, you can just put it. Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate y'all's support. Bye. Now. All right, guys, be sure to sub to us on Locals in the pinned comment. We do travel most of Cache City. This is our 3rd time in Park Forest. As always, Park Forest is just so based and awesome. Really just a great place close to Chicago. We love Park Forest PD. And yeah, over 100 videos, early and uncensored on Locals. sorry the shot wasn't the best this video, but you know, the confession comes first. But yeah, tons of mug shots, most live streams. We live stream on Locals, for example. So yeah, join us on Locals, only $10 a month in the pinned comment.
Here you go. Thank you so much.
All right.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our Locals.